Hi, it's Sherri from A Quilting Life, and today I'm here to share with you some of my favorite table runners. Table runners are actually one of my favorite quilted items to make. I feel like when I was a beginner quilter, it was something I made constantly because I could make a small project and I could get it finished, and I could also give it as a gift, and it didn't cost a fortune. Another thing is that table quilters are often small enough that it's easy to quilt it yourself, so you don't have to pay to have it quilted. But I've been making table runners for, wow, quite a while now. Maybe I don't want to count the years, but they really are one of my favorite projects, and I'm excited to share some of my favorite ones with you here today. First up, I'm going to share my Dresden Runner that is in my Labor of Love quilt book. And this is a great option for someone who really might be intrigued by the Dresden plate and might want to make a few, but not a whole quilt full. So this making a Dresden plate pillow or table runner is really a great option. And this is one of my favorites. I did have custom quilting done on this one, and it turned out absolutely beautiful because she quilted inside each blade and inside each center part. The next three table runners that I'm going to share with you are from a tutorial that I wrote on my blog when I was really new to blogging. And this is the first one I made. I'll share this one first. It's from the Fig Tree Strawberry Fields collection. So I made this one first, and I believe this is the one, yeah, this is the one that the tutorial is shown with. And I quilted this myself, and you'll see in the tutorial how you can kind of quilt this as you go or quilt it at the end. But I just did simple straight line quilting myself. I updated it a couple years later with a newer Fig Tree collection, and again just did simple straight line quilting, quilted this one myself. And the third version is actually a Christmas version, and with that one I just needed this for a really small space, and so I just did, you'll notice, three blocks instead of the bigger ones have 5 blocks. So it's really adaptable to so you can make it to fit where you want. And I've actually thought about filming a video tutorial for this one. It's pretty simple, so I wasn't sure if I needed to, but if any of you would like a little video tutorial on making this and how I quilted it, just leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know if you want to see a tutorial for this one, a video tutorial. Okay, the next little runner that I have is my Flowers in a Row, and this can double as a wall hanging or a table runner. And it's just a nice little size to stick somewhere on a table, and just cute flowers and stems. Next one is another free tutorial, and this one's on my blog in Christmas fabrics, but it would be really fun to do in any everyday fabric. 4th of July fabrics would be really fun for this one too. And so I'll link the free tutorial with the directions to make this table runner. The next one is one of my favorite table runner patterns. This is from a Heather Mulder Peterson book, and I'll check to see if it's still available. If it is, I'll link it. But it's a charm pack table runner pattern, and I have made this maybe dozens of times. I've given, I know, at least half a dozen of them away. This is my Christmas version, and this is my fall version. And I believe the pattern in her book is for this smaller size. And when I made the Christmas version, I wanted it for a bigger table, and so I just added a few more blocks to make it bigger. So it was really easily adaptable for that. But hopefully this book is still in print because it's a great little table runner pattern. The next one is the newest one that I finished, and I did it in the All Hallows Eve collection. This is a great little charm pack pattern for table runners too. And I believe included in the pattern there are placemat patterns and a doll quilt pattern. But you take charm squares and you cut them up in different ways. She tells you to divide them and how to cut them up, and then you sew them all back together, and it's really fun. I will give you a little tip. I'll link this pattern by Terry Atkinson, but I'll give you a little tip. When you divide up your charm packs, if you have any duplicates that you're going to use, keep them all together. You divide your charm pack into 2 piles, and you make 2 different block styles. And so keep all of the ones that are the same in the same pile. It'll just make it to where it's not as hard to distribute the fabrics evenly throughout the quilt. Now for this one, I actually have another version to show you that I made first. But I didn't get it done in time for the 4th of July this year. I'm still binding it, as you can tell, but it's the same pattern. Looks really cute in 4th of July fabrics, and I'm going to make one for Christmas. It's going to be really fun in that one as well. I have 2 more table runners to show you, and they are both from this really great book that I will also link that Fat Quarter Shop put out a couple of years ago called Table Runner Bliss. I participated in a blog hop with them when this book first came out, and I had so much fun making the Harmony table runner in 4th of July pattern fabrics, Minnick and Simpson. So just a really great pattern, and this one again would be really pretty in any fabrics that you want to use. The last one, I need to double check the name of this one, Rhinestone. So this one is the Rhinestone table runner from the same book, and I used all different green fabrics, and then the low volume in the center was from the Front Porch collection a few years ago. And it was fun because I mixed some of our fabrics in greens with a variety of green prints from other designers and other fabric companies and did this one. But both of these last 2 are from this Table Runner Bliss book, and it has 20 different table runner patterns in it. So there are still some more in here that look really fun that I really want to make. And I just love table runners. I'm sure I'll get to several more of them. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of these table runners. These really are my favorites. I love decorating with them. I love giving them as gifts. I love that you can get a fast finish with a project that doesn't take a lot of time. And as I mentioned throughout the video, a lot of these are actually from free tutorials that I'll link to in the description below. I hope you'll enjoy making some of these projects. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and thanks so much for stopping by.